Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nawaz has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with pace now. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return back from the deep.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nicely played. Just runs one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Middled that one, great timing. Nawaz has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Azam, the spinner, coming into the attack. Shot, should be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lewis taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's a solid shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Super shot, that. Great shot, he's pulled that one away, 4 more.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
It's in the air and safe, should get some runs from that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Nawaz with a great delivery there. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Left alone by the batter.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Pakistan need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot, but straight to gully. No, terrible shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a boundary save for sure.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Shot, should be runs here. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. On target there with that throw, despite the distance. 15 runs out of there. West Indies 145 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Off the middle of the bat.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Charles will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, now then, that time here, batters should get a few here.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. They'll get at least one here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Big edge. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good return there, back from the deep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Chance to run 2. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Absolutely middled that. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over. West Indies are 173 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Charles gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Charles has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Usman to bowl the last over. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Thick edge. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line. Nicely played. Runs 1. Pakistan with a massive shout. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. And that's the end of the innings. West Indies have set a target of 200 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, whack! Right back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Hope, I'm sure, will be on to their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Yemen ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Yemen taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Shot, there's someone out there, but they should get back for two. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nearly gets the edge. Mayers with a great delivery there. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Perfectly timed. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Khan waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for four.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that has just flown.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Oh, superb timing.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Rizwan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely played. Runs one. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on.
Going with spin now. There'll be runs here. Hetmeyer showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. The ball's returned out from the deep there. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Pakistan, 52 for 4.
Well, the power play has resembled baseball so far with such a lot of power. But some excellent running between the wickets as well and precision in finding the gaps.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Whacks it straight down the ground. 4 runs, thank you very much.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The crowd is electric right now. Khan drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
McCoy shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Shot, should be runs here. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot. To and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic. How will the bowler respond?
Nawaz is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Cuts that off well in the infield. 22 runs added in that over. Pakistan a 90 for 5. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Mayers coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nawaz waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Seven runs added in that over. Pakistan a 97 for 5.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh my, that's racing away. McCoy did very nicely out there in the boundary. Good return there, back from the deep.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nice shot, straight to gully. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Pakistan are 107 for 5.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
McCoy coming back into the attack has done well so far. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Straight to the fielder. Mayers back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Wow, that's missed a lot. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Chase coming back into the attack. Misses everything. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh my, that's racing away. Nice shot. Straight to gully. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Nice solid defensive shot. That's a much better over. Good comeback after being smacked around a bit in the previous over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Square cut, finds point, no run. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Late cut, straight to the fielder. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Hit that hard and fast. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Cracking shot, a bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for 6.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
That's the over. Pakistan are 137 for 7.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nearly gets the edge. Lewis with a great delivery there. That is quite extraordinary. Usman, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Usman waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. He was quick onto that in the infield. Doesn't beat the infield. Afridi on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Nicely played. Runs 1. Afridi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, nice shot. McCoy showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. They'll get at least one here.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
No, terrible shot. West Indies with a strong appeal. That should be given. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. It just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Hope with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed, though. Nawaz comes in to bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's close. Nawaz in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.